So having two different interior design styles doesn't have to be a deal breaker. Hi everyone, it's Carol from Discover Interior Design, and I'm so glad you're here. In this video, we're going to talk about how to work with two different design styles. You may have one design style and your partner may have another. And how do we bring all that together to create a cohesive look and to make sure that your home reflects what you both love? So let's get started. So when you have two very distinct design styles, I think the goal to create a cohesive and wonderful place to live is to create some commonalities and to create a common vision, a design style for your home, where you combine both of those styles and combine what you both want out of your new place. And there are two steps to creating this nice shared design vision for your home. The first one is to kind of reflect and think about what it is that each of you like about your design styles. And the other thing is to think about what are your goals for this new place. So let's take a look at the first part, which is really thinking about the design styles and what everyone likes about each of their design styles. This is a fun process where you can just get together and have fun talking and listening to each other about what it is that you like about your certain design style. And it's a chance to learn more about your partner and for your partner to learn more about you, and also to create a sense of appreciation for why they like that certain design style and why you like your design style. And what I want you to do is just let each other have a chance to share what it is that each of you love about the design style. And what I want you to do is think of the essence of a design style. What is the essence, like one sentence that would describe why each of you likes your design styles? And then the other thing to think about is really be specific. Are there certain colors that you really like about this design style? Are there finishes or materials? Or is it the architectural history of this design style? I want you to be as specific as possible. And also, how does that design style make you feel? What is the mood of that design style that appeals to you? And all the while, you can be thinking about, pieces of furniture and accessories and just this overall mood and overall essence of a design style and why you like it. And do you like that design style because of the inspiration for the design style? Lots of times design styles are made up of varying different qualities. And do you like a certain design style because it does incorporate a variety of different things? Or are there patterns or motifs? So, a representative image or design that kind of says this is a certain style. So just think of anything very specific and overall looks and feels that you love about that style. And the other part that's important to think about is what are things that you would really hate to have in your home, and things that you just really wouldn't want to have in your home. And maybe it's a certain color. Whatever that is, share that with your partner and find out what that would be for your partner as well, because that's important to know about as well. And all the while you're listening to each other and kind of having fun learning more about each other, then I also want you to step back after this process and kind of reflect and notice what it is that may be in common between the two different design styles and what you can also appreciate about your partner's design style and vice versa. And the other thing I want you to do is think about what are those things that you don't have in common, and just to kind of make a mental note of what those are. So after noticing some common threads between the two different styles, can you summarize all of those commonalities into one sentence? And so our goal with this sentence is really to create a cohesive look, but at the same time celebrating each of your design styles so that your home will reflect both of you. After you kind of have an idea, the essence of this kind of combined new design style, what I want you to think about is to think about what are your goals for this home? What are the goals for this new place that you're going to have together? And what I want you to think about are things that are really important to you to have in this home. The look and feel. How do you want this home to feel? And what sort of environment do you want to create? And what are things that you need to have in this home to make sure that you enjoy living there? Is it really important for you to have a quiet place to work at home? Just things that are super important to you. And also think about what would be things that you would love to have in this home. If you had the ideal situation, what does that look like? What does that feel like to you? And so after you've shared this with one another, your larger goals, how you envision using this new place, then step back again and notice what are the commonalities that you are both bringing up about your goals for this new place. And also take note of things that are super important to each of you that for sure you want to incorporate into your home. And then after you've kind of talked about this, can you come up with a sentence that would describe how this home will look and feel to the both of you moving forward and into your future? And then the last thing that I would do is combine your new design style as well as your new vision for your home and combine them into one nice sentence that kind of gives the essence of how you want your home to look and feel. And what's important about this is that it's going to give you a plan and will help you make decisions when you are doing the interior design of the home, because you'll know what's important to you and what you really love and what's important to you as a couple to move forward with decorating and designing your home. And this process that you can go through is something an interior designer would do. Everyone has their own approach to gathering information and coming up with a design plan. But this is part of that process where we want to find out about everyone's likes and dislikes and how they would like to live in their home and what's important to them. And so after you have this nice shared vision of how you want your home to look and feel, this is where you can use this as your plan, because this will help inform any design decisions moving forward in your home. So when you look at the commonalities, things that you have in common that you both love, those are ideal opportunities for repetition. And so maybe that means you both love a certain color. And so repeating that color throughout your home will help align with your shared design vision. Or maybe that means you both want to have an expansive and light-filled room. That will help inform your decision about choosing maybe a lighter color on the walls or lighter materials in your space. And all of those common threads help to create a cohesive look. And then those details where maybe you didn't see eye to eye on certain things, think of those as a way of adding variety to your home. So where you can use maybe smaller amounts of certain colors or patterns or finishes in your home, where they don't take up the most prominence in your home, but they also are reflecting some things that each of you loves about your design styles. So having things that are not all the same, maybe different finishes or different sizes and scales or different shapes and forms throughout your home and with these different styles will automatically add variety and just make your home more interesting. And it's making sure that each of you is having your styles reflected in your home. And what happens if you have some kind of opposite ideas of how you'd like to enjoy this home? Well, how can you bring those together? Well, one thing to think about is, can you incorporate both into your home? So one example could be maybe you both travel a lot for work and one of you sees coming home as this retreat and just this calming place. You just want some quiet and rest and peace. While the other person says, well, when I come home, I want to hang out with friends and family and have them over because that's super important to me to reconnect with everyone. Well, when you have these kind of different opposing views or different goals for your home, one thing you can do is just think about the interior design of your home. So when you have one person who wants just something very calm and the other person wants something that's a little bit more social, think about how you can design your space to accommodate both of those. One idea would be in those public areas like our living room area, kitchen, dining room areas, making sure that there are plenty of spaces for having friends and family over. And then for the person who needs more rest and calm, is there a space where they can do that, a more quiet, secluded place to be able to do that? So I'd love to find out from you if you have a home that has different design styles happening in it. And how did you bring it all together and also to make sure that your home reflects what everyone loves? So please share your design ideas and suggestions in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.